this shows you what farm life is all about. I've had my rubber boots here, my wellies, for about a year, and I think it's safe to say I'm gonna have to retire them soon. They've had a lot of wear and tear. But my wellies are gonna live for another day, because I'm gonna go ahead and wear them today so we can get these jobs done that needs doing. Alrighty guys. It's not too bad this morning, so let's get to it. You muddy? Muddy? Let's see. Let's see. That's what I thought. That was what Mommy's jeans are for, eh? Oh, better. You ready to hit the road, Tom? Hey, Ellie. Do we need to get you some wellies?
Willies?
Some wellies. Rubber boots. We call them wellies. Of all the places to explore, and you're exploring the outhouse.
She never been there.
Come on then. Come on. You gotta go potty. Alright, come on. Come on then. You need the little potty, hun. Ellie, you see a chick? Tick.
Every time I touch it, it makes me.
Oh, don't upset her. Watch fingers.
Come here, Ellie. More?
Look at all those eggs.
Egg.
Holy moly.
Don't forget that one. Whoa! Mom, you're forgetting an egg.
Yeah, goats knocked that one off.
You want me to push you? No. Why?
So, what we've got on the agenda for today is getting the chickens' water situated.
Yeah. First part of the agenda, anyhow.
Yeah. Now, we've noticed that, I'll admit, it's not just the kids, it's us as well. When we get a bit too busy, we don't always remind the kids to go and check the chickens' water through the middle of the day. And we've noticed, because of that, it seems to be the chickens are eating a lot more feed.
Yeah, well, water is your biggest issue when it comes to chickens.
And on
that's
top
the
of
first
that,
thing to drop egg production.
well,
so.
I was going to say that. Then the second thing is egg production was going down a little. Not too bad. So, this one right here.
This has been a recurring problem, and I have come up with a bunch of solutions,
But we're hoping this solution will be good for the chickens constantly getting water and us not having to worry about it freezing.
Right.
So, let's show them what we're up to.
Alright, so this is our water here. Extremely simple, and this did work, okay? All I did was I took a 3-inch hole saw for a drill and just cut me some holes to where basically they could stick their head in. You could do smaller holes than this, you really could, but I didn't want to. But I was hoping it would be high enough to where my heater would still have water in it. They couldn't reach the bottom, so that this wouldn't burn up. But I actually think this one has an automatic shutoff. So, of course, they drain all the water out of it. But I also, this thing's nasty, we just took it out of the coop. I put a hole in here for all my cords. Okay? This works fantastic. Normally, it stays a lot cleaner on the inside, but I didn't have nothing blocking the hole, so they filled that up. Like I say, it works fantastic. But if you don't keep it full of water, it doesn't work. So, we're making another modification. I went out and I had to buy me another float. Can you see that? I just cut me a slot in the back so I could put my brackets through and bolted it. I do have one of these float valves somewhere. I haven't used it in like a year and a half, so who knows where it is. But all you have to do is hook it together. Comes with dummy directions. I'm using a washing machine hose, okay?
That we had laying around.
Yeah, I've always got these things laying around because they're handy. And I went out and I got me a 3/4 piece of pipe. This is actually from a water that I made like 2 years ago. So that'll just screw right into the top of it. And you don't have to use Teflon tape because you'll have a rubber O-ring that'll go in it, just like regular water hose. Okay? And then you throw your water heater down in it, if you so choose. Now I'll clean this up before I put it in. But now when that bucket fills up, it'll shut off water. Now I am actually going to hook this in to a 50-gallon drum. It's actually already in there, and it's got a water spigot to it. I can hook it right to the bottom of it. And then we'll have 50-gallon of water for the chickens at a time. So hopefully the chickens will not be running out of water anytime soon. I do plan on putting the barrel on some blocks, and we have a heat lamp inside the coop, so it does stay above freezing in there. The heat lamp is on a
Thermostat.
You can pick those up at Tractor Supply. They're fairly cheap. They'll just cut it on and off, so you're not burning electricity 24/7. They're extremely nice to have. Yeah, hopefully this will solve our water problems. And I do recommend doing it this way if you're in an area that gets cold. Don't hook a water hose to it because it will freeze and bust. So,
Let's
nobody
go.
wants busted pipes.
Let's go hook her up and see if it works.
It'll work.
I'm sure it will.
It'll work. I know what I'm doing. Doesn't
Sometimes.
always. Sometimes.
Got you in the background going, oh, it'll work. Okay guys, so the chickens are hopefully taken care of. We got their water situated, put them some new wood chips down and all that good stuff. So that was project 1 for today done. Now the next project, which we'll just have to see how it goes because it looks like it's trying to rain, is we're going to try and get a cover over the porch here and close it in for the winter, because as a family of 9 there's only limited room in our little cabin here, and every winter we have the same problem with the sides here not closed in. We get a lot of snow blown onto the porch and it just makes it really hard for taking on and off your snowsuits and your snow boots, and as kids do, they traipse it all inside. So we just thought if we extended a bit here, covered with plastic, and then close in the rest of the porch with plastic, just gives us that bit more room. Now we already started the one end already, but today we're going to start on closing here in, extending here and having plastic come out from the roof down to here, and then we'll also finish closing in by the door there. So hopefully we'll get it done today, and it helps cut down on heating as well, so we won't burn so much firewood. there we have it, guys. It may not be the prettiest or most amazing looking porch of all time, but it's really going to help us out this winter. It's going to keep us just that bit warmer, and it's actually going to serve as a second room, because we've been able to put what we call the shoe shelf out here, and the dirty laundry. That's a bag of taters. That's not laundry.
Yeah. Kids are wearing potatoes from now on.
And also, we've been able to hang the snowsuits out here as well. So that should keep us nice and toasty this winter. And it's another thing done off our to-do list.